Most people know that when it comes to investing, the earlier you start, the better. But most people haven't actually run through some scenarios to understand how much of an impact it actually makes. So what I'm going to do is run you through an example of someone investing $100 a week, really easy amount to get started with, at age 30, 40, and 50, and how that would impact them by the time they hit age 65. So let's jump into some examples. Do need to let you know that this is just general information only, not personal financial advice. So I strongly recommend that you consult with a financial advisor before making any financial or investment decisions. All right, so in this scenario, what we're looking at doing is investing $100 a week, and we want to access that investment by the time we hit age 65. So we'll have a look at what it would mean if you were investing at age 30. So if you're investing at age 30, you've got 35 years to invest. If you were to put it off until you're 40, you've then only got 25 years to invest. And if you looked at doing it when you're 50, you've only got 15 years to invest. So I'll jump into a compound interest calculator and we'll run the numbers and have a look at what it actually means. Like $100 a week isn't really that substantial to most people. You could pretty easily do that without impacting your day-to-day life. So this is a really good starting point just to easily begin investing. All right, so this is the compound interest calculator you can access on the Money Smart website. There's the website there if you want to have a look at it yourself. So what we're going to look at doing is $100 a week, and we're doing it for 35 years to start out with. Let's say you're 30 and you're going to do this until you're 65. We've got quite a long time to invest. So after 35 years, you'll end up with $492,000. And a lot of that is actually coming from your investment returns. So it's the interest there is your investment returns. We're assuming a 5% return here. So I'll jump back into our comparison section. And let's see what you've got. So you've got your 492. Now, let's say we put it off for 10 years. You know, you're busy looking after kids, doing other stuff. Finance is kind of at the back of your mind. You haven't really worried about it. And you hit 40 and you think, I need to jump on this now. I've put this off. I really need to get onto it. How far behind are you? Let's have a look. So we're going from investing for 35 years to now 25 years. So the change is pretty substantial. You've got 258. So by putting it off, by putting off investing and not actually focusing on this, you've got about half the money by the time you hit that age 65. And obviously it's even worse if you keep putting it off until you're 50. So what would that mean if you put it off until you're 50? Well, let's have a look here. So 15 years, you'll have 115,000. So less than a quarter of what you would have if you started when you're 30. So pretty big impact. So it's obviously quite important to start investing early. A lot of the time when people start to look at working with financial advisors, the vast majority of people are kind of at this age. They're hitting 50 and they're thinking, I'm going to retire in 10, 15 years. What do I need to do? It's obviously a lot harder. If you did start to look at this at this age 50, you would have to invest a lot more. So to actually get around that $500,000, that 492, you would have to start investing around $425 a week. So more than 4 times the amount because you've put this off. So if you're investing 425, that will get you to pretty much the same amount. So that's what you're going to have to do. If you're putting this off, if you're putting off investing and pushing it out to the future, all you're doing is making this harder for yourself. Like you're probably going to notice a $425 a week investment coming out of your bank account, but you're probably not going to notice $100. So it's clearly better to get on top of this stuff early. Time is in your favor if you get on top of this stuff early. There's some saying, I'm going to butcher it now, but what is it? It's like, when's the best time to plant a tree 30 years ago? When's the next best time today, right? So if you haven't focused on this stuff, you're really doing yourself a disservice. You need to focus on this stuff and get on top of it because you're just making things harder for yourself in the future. If you want some one-on-one help with this stuff, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to have a conversation and see if I can help. And yeah, hopefully this has helped clarify why it's important to start investing early for people. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions.